Hi everybody, welcome back. So now we're on regulation of special land types. National Water Acts, wetland regulations. This may be specific to a specific state. I'm not sure yet. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try this. Oh, this Clean Water Act. This is with Environmental Protection Agency. And this is another one. The Rivers and Harbors Appropriation. And this is a coastal zone. These are all things that you gotta keep in mind when you're doing real estate. National Water Acts. Clean Water Act. Established in 1972. Originally 1948 was the water pollution. Then they changed it in 1972 to make it Clean Water Act. And these are all the other Coastal Zone Management Act. Established quality standards for surface waters. Prohibits discharging refuge into the course of evacuating, following, or changing the condition of the harbor. It's probably the Harbor Act. This might be the Clean Water Act. No, this might be something else. Well, this one's probably the Coastal Zone, because it says Coastal Zone in it. Okay. All right. All right, this might be specific to Maryland, because it says in Maryland. What do wetlands provide that warrants their protection? What do wetlands provide? We protect them because they provide flood and storm water control. They provide protection for surface water, groundwater. They help with erosion control, and they provide a place for our fishes and birds. Well, look at all the stuff that wetlands do. I had no idea. They help with pollution treatment, and of course, they are a place of natural beauty. All of these things wetlands provide. I did not know all of that. Along with other state agencies, regulates wetland activities. What else does? Maryland Department of Environment. Tidal Wetlands Act. Oh. Regulates activities. Restricts title. All right, we got to go in here and find these answers. Regulates wetland activities. There's one of the answers. The Non-Tidal Act regulates and restricts all activities to non-tidal. That's the Wetlands Non-Tidal Act. Okay, restricts activities in tidal. Helps to ensure there's no net loss strategy. The Tidal Wetland Act establishes a plan to regulate and restrict construction and development. And the restoration reestablishes acres of wetlands on sites where they formerly existed. So just keep this in mind next time you see a wetland, that it's there for a reason, no matter what state you're in, by the way. Okay, unlike wetlands, floodplains are not beneficial. All right. When people think floodplains are simple areas that are prone to flooding, the truth is that floodplains are beneficial for the many natural functions they perform. From temporarily storing floodwaters to preventing erosion and maintaining quality control for our habitat. Floodplains are a valuable natural resource. So here's another one. It's almost like the wetlands. Okay, floodplains provide wildlife habitats and recreation. There is no need to preserve them. False. Development should be avoided. It's pretty much the same with wetlands. All right, Joe wishes to build a house on his property that's in a 100-year floodplain. This requires both development permits and a state waterway construction permit. Yeah, I would say yes to that. It tells you right in here. You need all kinds of stuff. Sam and Amy own a lake house. They want to construct a small storage shed 20 feet from the water to store their boat and fishing equipment. Since this is a non-tidal wetland, it does not require a permit. I'm going to say no on that, and we'll see what happens. All right. From their beautiful oceanside location, Wild Adventures rents boats, jet skis, provides wilderness experiences. They would like to enlarge a small canal on the property to allow people to disembark closer to the parking lot. This requires a tidal wetland. I don't know. Are they on a wetland? Remember, anything in a floodplain or wetland development should be avoided, just for our natural resource purposes. Waterfront in Maryland. Yeah, there's a lot of waterfront in Maryland. By the way, if you want waterfront property, Maryland here is the place to go. But it comes with a hefty price. So as long as you got about $1 million, or you might be able to get something really small for 1 or 2 bedrooms for $500. Surrounding, you might be able to find those little gems. They are around that are not $1 million, but most of them are $1 million in the nicer areas. The critical area includes all land within 1,000 feet of tidal waters and wetlands. Right here. Critical area regulations apply to all counties. Farming and timber harvesting are exempt from critical areas regulations. It says right here, farming and harvesting, while permitted, must work in conjunction with these. Each Maryland jurisdiction has detailed maps showing designated critical areas. I don't know about that. I don't know about no map. I don't even know where you would go to get a map. I'm going to say true, but I don't think it's true. False. True. Okay, this one is false. Some counties are exempt because they don't have tidal waters. Did I say yes or no on this? I can't remember. Non-title, false, true. We'll find out. Okay, I got it right. So it's saying there is detailed maps. I don't know where they're at. Guess we could Google that, find out where those maps are at. If you ever come to Maryland, you can find out where those critical area maps are. All right, habitat protection areas. Areas in the critical area that has been designated for special protection to protect our endangered species or specific plants. Critical area buffer. Which is the land immediately next to the tidal water. Forests, interior dwelling, bird species that require typically 50 acres plus. I'd like to know where that is because I'd like to be going there myself. Considering I'm a bird lover and I love trees, I'm going to have to look for that. Forest interior dwelling places. Alright. Alright. Tilling the land to plant a garden. No. Building a shed from the shoreline. I don't know about that either. And I'm not reading all of that. Sorry, y'all. If you are interested in reading that, you can sure send me a notice in the contact page and say I would like that resource, and I can send it to you and you can read it. It'll give you some good bedtime, nighttime. If you have trouble sleeping, it would help you. A buffer management plan. It has to be approved. Anything you want to build on your property. I mean, anytime you want to build on your property anyway, I believe you have to have some kind of building permit. Expanding the lawn. Alright, well, that's another one you might have to get. Pruning shrubbery. That's allowed. You don't need a permit for that. I wouldn't hope anyway. And we did really bad on this, by the way. Tilling the land to plant a garden. Okay. Alright, let's do this again. This is allowed. This is allowed. Expanding, not allowed. Not allowed, allowed. Let's check it. Okay, so this one, what are they saying here? Tilling the land requires a buffer management plan. No building within the buffer is allowed because it disturbs the natural state of the protected area. All right, finally got that one right. All right, let's go into our unit exam. It is 4 questions, so you can really only miss 1 question and still pass. Wetlands is known as the, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I want to say the critical area. All right, this one here. What is the federal program that was created to help mitigate future flood losses? I don't know that one either. All right, which of the following statements are true about development in the critical area buffer? It is not prohibited. Which of the following are true about development in a floodplain? It should be avoided. All right, so we failed this. What did we get wrong? Okay, this is National Flood Insurance Program. Okay. Got that one right. Let's see what else I got. It's prohibited with rare exceptions. It should be avoided. Okay, got to do this again. Okay, the Clean Water Act were both enacted on what governmental level? The purpose of the Wetlands Restoration Initiative is to regulate 60 acres of wetland. The Clean Water Act regulates pollutants in the water and establishes quality standards for surface waters. The critical area is defined as the Maryland's critical area program is all land within the 1,000 feet of tidal waters and wetlands. Okay, we got one wrong, and it's probably that last one. No, it's this one. Reestablish 60 acres of wetlands, not regulate. Okay. All right, if you want any of to take any screenshots of this stuff, I will go kind of slow here so you can take some screenshots. Surface waters, 1,000 feet. Next is environmental hazards, so on the same kind of track. By the way, I'm 84% of this course is completed, so we're heading on the home stretch now. Thanks everybody for watching.